Hello everyone, this is Crota giving you a shoutcast between Maka and WhiteRa here on Blistering Sands. We have Maka spawning over here on the north side, meanwhile we have WhiteRa spawning over here on the south side. This game is brought to you by lucomputers.com. Go ahead and check out their website. There is a link on their top right hand side to upcoming StarCraft 2 capable computers. Just go ahead and click on that link over there. And do I have that? Let me go ahead and move this. For some reason that closed unexpectedly. So WhiteRa is spawning over here on the south side, should be setting up a pylon in just a moment. Standard 9 pylon. Meanwhile, we're going to have Maka setting up a standard 10 supply depot. Gonna go ahead and no, not is he gonna do a 10 supply depot over here on the low ground? That would be interesting positioning. And yes, Maka gonna go ahead and set up a low ground supply depot. Probably also gonna put down a barracks right here, and we'll see how this really works out. Meanwhile, we have WhiteRa gonna go ahead and start chrono boosting these probes. Gonna start trying to get a strong economy going. That chrono boost allowing a Protoss player to build 2 probes in 24 units of time instead of 34. So almost a full 50% production per chrono boost there for 2 units. Anyways, SCV now going to come in and finish this barracks. Going to go ahead and place this down as Maka moves out with this SCV. He's going to go ahead and run into a probe, and that probe is going to be able to scout out just and do a little bit and find this lower front door as well. So very interesting strategy by both of these players. WhiteRa now also getting an assimilator in order to get that gas up and running. Meanwhile, Maka getting up a refinery as well. So pretty much standard play. We'll see how this is all going to work out between WhiteRa and Maka here. Probe going to be perfect timing, perfect positioning. Maka getting an SCV right in this gap to prevent this probe from being able to get on in and do any scouting. So it's not like as though WhiteRa is going to assume that there is any lower expansion just quite yet. But meanwhile, we have Maka setting up a second barracks over here, and that is very interesting as well. A proxy barracks coming in from Maka for early aggression, with the tech lab now being placed down. So double racks as an opening off of a single refinery, so that we may have mass marauders. This mass marauder play is fairly strong, and now we should probably see another supply depot being placed down. Oh, that probe will be able to get in, and once that probe is in, no, it's going to go for Reapers. So one Reaper now being built as the barracks is being completed over here. In comes this probe. Probe gonna run in, do some scouting, and try to zap a little bit of those SCVs as well. Some SCV should probably come off the line, or is it gonna we're gonna have a hero SCV be able to take out an SCV? Oh wow, very nicely done. Maka able to save that over there. Back over here, we have a barracks completed, but not finally producing Marines. As a Reaper, gonna go ahead and jump on up and come out. We do have one Zealot, and that Zealot does not know about that barracks right up there. And a Reaper was able to take down that one probe. So one probe now taken down. We have one Reaper moving out. We have more Marines coming in. And how is this really going to work? Maka sitting on 100 mineral, 100 or 50 gas army against the one Zealot of WhiteRa. We should be seeing, oh no, we do have the Cybernetics Core getting that warp gate, and now we're getting those Stalkers. So really, we need to see some Marauders in play. Otherwise, these Stalkers are just going to be able to tear apart those Reapers. In comes a Reaper. Reaper takes a particle disruptor in the face, and has to come back down to this low ground. More Marines being just trained up over here. No tech lab, so only going to be able to produce Marines. Maka now is currently supply locked. Will be able to finish a supply depot, start training up more units as well, and now getting stim pack as well. So this Marauder sitting over here, Zealots and Stalkers still only see those Marines up there, and now gonna go ahead and head on up and catch them and try to figure out what exactly to do. Marauders now coming in as well, so Marines trying to pull back. Marauders do not have concussive shells, now fighting their way towards that Stalker. One Marine trying to escape, one Stalker gonna get taken down, and now more Marines coming in. Maka Marauder not being microed as a Zealot. It was dishing some damage this way. More Marines coming in, and now this Marauder going to get taken down. SCV taking a particle beam for the team, and continue to move on out. More Marauders. So currently the army size is 300, 100 versus 375, 150. The warp gate research has been completed, so chrono boosting these warp gates will speed up the production of this whole entire unit. Barracks now being pulled back, so Maka's proxy barracks has been exposed, and now Maka is in a load of trouble. I do not see, or we have finally, another barracks being laid down, so no factory yet. These stalkers are going to have a very, very easy time to push on in, especially without concussive shells and research for these marauders. If you look at the army right now, WhiteRa sitting off of a 3-gate, gonna go into a 4-gate push, so WhiteRa adapting very early to this aggression. Maka running off of 3 barracks, and going to go into a 4 barracks play, and that is going to be a very, very bad day indeed. 4 racks does not really beat 4 gateway, especially if you do not have the concussive shells for those marauders. Out comes this army, and we're going to go ahead and spot some of these stalkers, stim packing those marauders, able to fight back and dish damage towards those stalkers. Very nicely done, both sides taking heavy losses, but the proxy pylon over here warping in these units very, very easily. And yeah, Maka is in a definite load of hurt right now, and Maka is forced to say GG. Thanks for watching, thanks for listening. I hope you guys enjoyed this game between Maka and WhiteRa here on Blistering Sands. This game brought to you by lucomputers.com.